You're listening to the Chronicles of Livin podcast, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. Now let's talk. Greetings, my visionary dreamers. How is everybody doing on Let's Talk Sunday? I apologize for the little 2-minute lateness, but I called myself researching something on my phone, and everything that I typed up for the title and description went away. So I had to try to get the title in real quick for y'all. So to the newcomers out there, well, first of all, this is ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from yourself, from the world, from some real bullshit. And I mean some real bullshit, y'all, going on out here. And you are listening to Chronicles of Livin podcast show, the show for everyday people doing everyday things, living everyday life. Yes, guys. So welcome to you newcomers out there. This show is just, I just come on and I just talk about real life stuff that's going on and how we can still find a way to be encouraged, motivated, inspired, and work through what's going on in everyday life. That's basically it, and every now and then I have a guest, which I did plan on having a guest today, but I don't know how I misplaced his card. Thank God I found it maybe like an hour ago, but I guess he'll be on next week. So, anywho, we want to just get right to the topic of today. What can you learn from epidemics like the coronavirus? I got to get this out quick, y'all, because I just want to take a nap. I'm going to be honest, because I just ate at this Mexican restaurant around the corner from me. Ubered some people, and I know this seems like I'm getting off topic, but it's really going to lead into it. I did go out to Uber last night. I kind of wanted to see if people were out still, and my first ride was 2 ladies from this Mexican restaurant that was closing up, and I told them that I was going to come and I was going to support. That's what I work hard at doing when I get my little Uber riders that have different things going on. So yeah, I went there and the food was good and they had people and everything was good. But I went out to Uber and I waited until nighttime because I just wanted to see if the world actually stopped because of the coronavirus situation, and I just want y'all, this is a disclaimer for people that's like, oh, she's not taking it serious. Yes, I am. I'm taking it serious. Okay. Taking it serious to the point that I am doing what I've always been doing. And that is keeping myself clean, making sure I wash my hands, making sure I don't be shaking and being all up in everybody's face, and, making sure my car is clean and, it's disinfected and things of that nature, carrying around hand sanitizer, wipes, disinfect wipes and things of that nature, making sure I cover my hands with my sleeve when I touch doors. These are the things that we should be doing anyway, guys. We should all be staying up on ourselves, staying up on our health the best way we can. I know there are some situations out there that maybe you definitely might need to be in a hospital and things of that nature. But it's about staying up on top of us and not waiting until epidemics come along like this that kind of seems to be repeated epidemics when it comes to the flu. We got so many different names of the flu now. Just search it up, okay? That I don't get why we continue to react in the same way. We continue to react in the same way. I heard people was like buying out, fighting over water and all of this extra stuff. Like, for real, y'all can boil the water that you have in your home, okay? And drink that. But we got to start making sure that we remember other people need these things too. You know what I'm saying? So what I say about, what can we learn? What can you learn from this epidemic? What can you learn about you? Let's go there. What can you learn about you? Are you that person in the store trying to buy up all the products and not wanting anyone else to get the products to make sure that they're safe as well? Are you that person that buys your fair share and make sure that you leave enough that everyone can be able to make sure that their family is straight? See, let's go there. Let's find out about who we really are. That's what these epidemics come. God, I'm not going to put God on this as far as making it happen, but sometimes it's allowed to happen to kind of show us our true colors, to kind of show us, like, are we willing to help folk? Are we willing to, I'm going to say, one of the epidemics, that kind of brought us all, well, no, I don't want to skip ahead. Okay. Let's just stay here for a minute. Yeah. Sometimes things like this happen for us to see who we are as a collective, to see how can we come together? How can, the barriers be broken as far as race, as far as ethnic backgrounds? How are we going to help each other, be supportive of each other? Or are we selfish? Are we just only worrying about us? Because see, when you go there and you are like that, and then you just never know when one of your family members might be somewhere on another side of the country or whatever like that, and they might need help. And because you were selfish to your neighbors and to people in the store, you don't know how that karma might go and just go all the way across the country, and then they can't get the help they need because you're connected to them. Like, y'all might not believe me, but it's true. Karma might not come on you, but it could come on a family member. You know what I'm saying? It could come on a friend. It could come on a loved one, just for you to learn the lesson, to learn how to be given, to learn how to, to share as you should have learned when you was a little kid. You get what I'm saying? Karma has no name. It's an energy. And so in order for you to feel the karma, in order for you to feel how the things that you do affect others, it has to come back on you in some type of way, because if you don't feel it, then you will never know how others feel when you do a certain thing. That's how karma works. It is here to teach us a lesson. It's not something mean. It's something to teach us lessons within ourselves that we need to alter, that we need to fix, so that the next go round, hopefully it won't be a next go round, but not in this form. But the next time you have an opportunity to not be a selfish person, but to think about everybody else around you as well, and take only what is rightfully your fair share that you need, then you'll stop and you'll think and you'll alter. You get what I'm saying? Because if you don't, karma will keep revisiting you. Whatever it is that you're doing that is not right, or that is something that you need to have altered within you, it's going to come back around again in different ways, through different people, through different situations. We need to get that. Okay. I could speak very well on it, because it's not as, people think karma is just all bad karma. No, karma is good karma, because karma comes for us to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this situation is epidemic. You know what I'm saying? We could look at this as a karma situation, because we haven't learned our lesson as to how to react when things like this happen worldwide. We haven't learned our lesson as to how to band together, how to help each other, or how to keep our peace, how to look at this situation and say, okay, we're all on an equal playing ground now. Because this virus has no names. If it visit any of your households, you know what I'm saying? It has no racial background or whatever like that. It has no division. It's just a virus. You know what I mean? Which anybody can get at any time. So that puts us all on equal playing ground, as far as who thinks, okay, your money, and all of this stuff. There are people out here that businesses are being closed and, people can't go to work. And so what do you think that's going to do? They've been talking about a recession, another recession, which always repeats itself as well. Guys, we got to pay attention. Pay attention to the government, okay? Because they know what they're doing. We just continue to be clueless to what's going on. And this is why I can sit here and go outside of my house, make sure I do what I need to do to protect myself, and still go Uber, go do what I do for everyday living. Go, you know what I mean? As a matter of fact, when I get off this podcast, I'm about to go for a walk because I got to park right across the street, go breathe in some good natural nature, get some good clean, get around some trees, get some good clean oxygen in my system, which we all need to do because that's what the plants and the trees and the grass are for. Oxygen, good pure oxygen. You need to get out there in nature, guys. So, and that leads me to that. Learning how what this can teach you, this epidemic can teach you, and how to be prepared from this day forward. It teaches us also to not forget, as I talked about in my last show, I believe last week, to not forget about the natural remedies that God has placed on this earth for us, to make sure that our immune system, to make sure that our health can sustain certain situations that come about. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give y'all two things: echinacea and elderberry. Two plants, okay? That's you could buy. And if you don't know about them by now, you can buy them. And you could probably CVS. I picked up some from Walgreens, the pill form, but you could get it in syrup. But you could get the elderberry in a syrup form. But both of them are good for your immune system, good for fighting colds and the flu. And elderberry's been known, or echinacea's been known, one of them, for fighting cancer even. And elderberry helps fight stress, because I know a lot of you guys out there are stressed right now, so, and back in the day, before medication, these are the things that was used to fight these things, because it's not like, okay, the weather just started being the way it is. The weather, we do have kind of crazy weather now. Sometimes in the hotter climates it's colder, and the colder climates is hotter. But what I'm saying is we've always had the different seasons in certain climates. So therefore, people got sick probably around those times. But then again, when you think about it, maybe they didn't get sick as much. Because why? Because we wasn't eating all this man-made synthetic food, shot up with hormones and things of that nature. So that leads me to that, as into taking care of yourself and what you need to learn about situations like this. Learning how to take better care of yourself, not waiting until certain things happen. And then now all of a sudden you want to eat right. Now all of a sudden you want to search these natural remedies, even though I encourage y'all to search natural remedies, okay? And start keeping that in your household. Learn more about the natural ways that you can heal your family, your friends, and pass the word along. Guys, that's what we need to do. We need to share this information so that we can all be well as a whole, as a collective, and get back to nature and get back to the way God said and gave us to heal ourselves. Now, I'm starting to sound like a preacher. And it is Sunday. Amen. But I'm just saying, we forget because of the fact that, everything is fed to us through media. Everything is fed to us through the internet. Everything is just like, bam, given to us. And so we just keep taking it just because it's given to us, instead of looking at really researching the ingredients of the food that we eat and the things that, we ingest in our system, and how can it affect us? Is it good for us? Is it good for our kids? We just want to go pop something in a microwave. I don't even own a microwave, y'all. That's how deep I am with it. I'm good. I'm do it the old fashioned way. I just wait. I have patience. I can wait for it to get done in the oven. My son hate it, but guess what? I don't need all that radiation. It's enough with the damn cell phones, okay? I don't need more radiation going in my body, okay? So, little things like that. Stop giving your kids a bunch of TV dinners. And I get the fact that we have to work and we have to go out here and make this money and things of that nature. And you feel like time is not on your side. But this epidemic is something that can teach you how to balance out your time so that you can make sure that you cook a home cooked meal. Maybe the top of the week you cook more and package it up so, your kids can have something healthy to eat and not be going out to the fast food restaurants every day and feeding the McDonald's and things of that nature. That's not good for their system. So we have to think like, when we're eating all of these types of foods, and I'm not here to say that, I'm not guilty of eating fast food. I'm a Chick-fil-A fan, you know what I mean? But I like to do more of the better quality. I'll say that. I think Chick-fil-A is a better quality fast food. I love my salads from there, which is good, which is green and it has fruit in it and it has the chicken in it. But, I thank God that I've graduated from the McDonald's and I used to do McDonald's and I see the difference within my body. I see the difference within mucus. You know what I mean? These different fast food restaurants and different things that you eat causes mucus in your body. And mucus is the thing that really holds in these different, viruses and diseases. Think about it. When you got a cold, what do? You snot coming out your nose. You got to blow your nose or not. That's mucus. Your chest is all congested with mucus. But if I guarantee you this, if you slow down on those dairy products, I don't do milk. I do coconut milk. I do rice milk. I do oatmeal milk. You know what I mean? I rarely even do the almond milk anymore, but that's what I'm saying about finding the alternatives so that you can still have what you like as far as your taste buds, but it's a healthier choice, I didn't know what the show was going to be about. I just was like, okay, spirit, take over. Because I'm going to be honest, I got the itis. What that means is, I don't want to say the other word that attached to it, but I got the itis because I'm ready to go to sleep right now while I'm talking to y'all from that Mexican food I just ate because it was so good. But, we're just going to go with the flow. This is what spirit want to get out. So I'm going with the flow. We gotta start really paying attention, guys. At the end of the day, we have to pay attention. We cannot continue to rely on, and I hope, anybody that work for the government, I'm not talking about y'all as in a personal way, but I'm talking about far as the different rules that's set and we just, okay, we're going to do this. Okay. But guess what? Half of us don't even want to follow what God say. But we're going to follow what the government say. You know what I mean? What they just put in. How many of them? Anyway, let me lose that. I don't want to lose. I'm going to lose that energy. I'm just going to focus on us. I just want us as a whole, as a people, as individuals to start getting more prepared before things happen. Some things is out of our control, that whole 911 thing, even though I think that was playing too. But y'all ain't hear that. That caused us to come together and that caused us to, to help each other out and to pray more, And so saying all of that, why is it that it takes certain situations like this to happen for us to go inward, to spend more time and to pray more to God? Now we want God to help us out, help our family, help our friends and this and that and the other, when that's something too that we should be doing all along. We should be giving thanks every day. I'm sorry, y'all heard my stomach just now. We should be giving thanks every day, being grateful every day for each and every last thing in our life, small, large, whatever we should be giving thanks and being grateful to God every day for a new day, a new start, a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Giving thanks to God that you do, you can go out, or you got your water on. You can go out and get water or get toilet tissue, as they say, everybody buying out the house on toilet tissue or whatever like that. It's crazy. This is crazy. I've had no problems. I don't know. Maybe God just making sure I have a supply when I want to go out, whatever, because I'm not stressing. But those who are in panic mode, you might just find yourself in a store and the thing that you really want, because your energy is so panicky, you can't find it. You know what I'm saying? So this is a time for you to learn how to control your energy as well, how to control your peace in a time like this, because this too shall pass. It shall pass, as everything else has. You know what I mean? So you need to sit down with yourself when you feel yourself being anxious. Turn the freaking media off. You've already learned what you need to learn. You already know how to stop, how to make sure that you protect it, or how to, you know what I'm saying? All the different things. Hopefully, you read up on it. At least I'm not really a news person, but I've read up on it on my cell phone, And I went out and I did what I needed to do and got the elderberry, got my son some elderberry, got him some echinacea, some golden seal, vitamins, mailing it off to him, made sure he had a re-up on his multivitamins. Like, these are the things that we can do. We should be doing anyway, guys. This is what we should be doing anyway, So take care of yourself. Let me try to recap, okay? So make sure, wait. I meant to tell y'all the definition of epidemic, because some of us might not know that, and that's okay. I did cheat on my spelling test back in school plenty of times. So epidemic means the widespread occurrence of an infectious disease in a community at a particular time. Okay. And so with that being said, you think about epidemic can also mean, like, they had the heroin epidemic going around, saying everybody was, which of course years and years and years ago, they had that same epidemic, the heroin epidemic, the crack epidemic, just epidemics. But know this, there's a reason why and how they start. And I ain't going to touch it, but I'm going to ask y'all to use your brains. Stuff don't just show up, guys. Stuff don't just show up. We got to realize that stuff just don't show up. And then all of a sudden it becomes this big epidemic and widespread. Okay. So definitely recap. Let me think. Take care of ourselves. Make sure that you checking in with yourself, that you are, you being selfless and you thinking about others as well as yourself, in this time. And, of course, check in if you have any elderly, friends or family or whatever, check in with them. Continue to live your life, guys. Please continue to live your life. I mean, I know from different area to different areas, it's different, but live your life the best way you can. Even if you're in your home and where you live at, you're not able to really go out like that. Play some board games, lighten up the mood, turn on a movie, have some fun, bring some good energy in your household. Okay. Because when you bring that energy, that good energy, that positive energy into your household, guess what happens to your immune system? It builds up. It naturally builds up. As they say, you take a sick patient and you could take two sick patients. And these are research. Doctors have researched patients and which patients are likely to heal faster. And they always talk about, and y'all can research this for yourselves. I ain't going to keep research doing the work for y'all, okay? This stuff that I already researched, I read up on myself. So y'all can do that too. So they say that the happier the patient is, the faster the patient heals, which means that in the more stressful, the more, depressed the patient is, the slower the healing, or either that could lead to death because they never kick themselves out of that funk of being depressed. They just continue to focus on the situation at hand. And this is what I'm saying to y'all guys. The more good and positive, upbeat energy we have right now, the more of that energy is just going to go out into the world. Y'all don't realize we are really all connected. But the more we all decide that, okay, this situation is here. Okay, I can't change the situation. And also, I myself need to make sure I stay well, because what if I can't make it to the hospital? Okay, I need to make sure that I have the remedies that I need in my household, natural, that can help me to build up my system while I am enjoying life, while I am laughing and watching funny videos, or, making sure my system just gets built up enough that I'm not prone to it to hit me, And that's not to say that it can't still get you. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying life don't stop, y'all. We got to keep living. Everybody still have financial commitments to pay and things of that nature. And my heart just goes out to the people that are so panicky, the companies, the owners of companies that are so panicky that they shut everything down. And I get it. I get it as a safety mechanism as well. But I feel bad for the people that don't have sick time to pay their bills and things of that nature. I do. I'm not going to say I feel bad, but I'm going to say I pray for y'all. I pray for y'all. Just know I pray for y'all. And even if you are in that situation and that's unfortunate, make sure that you pray for others. But on a positive note, what this situation brings to us is opportunity. As crazy as that sounds, it brings opportunity. It brings the opportunity for us to start re-examining our lives and where we are, because it definitely knocks a lot of people out of their comfort zones, because now a lot of people got to figure out something else to do with their time, or another way to make income and things of that nature. So this epidemic has knocked a lot of people out of their comfort zone. So while you're out of that comfort zone, stay out of that comfort zone. Do something different. Go for something else. You know what I mean? In life, so that you are always straight. Figure out something that you could do online to make money. Things of that nature, that you don't have to go outside the house to make money. This is the time that you have, if you are one of those people that your job pretty much told you to go home, and they'll let you know when to come back. You better take advantage, instead of sitting there glued to the TV watching some damn news, seeing what's going down when you already know what's going down, and take the opportunity to plan, make a new blueprint for your life. That's what you need to be doing in this time. Make a new blueprint for your life. See what it is that you can do. Think about, write down all your gifts, your talents, things that you just forgot about that you know how to do, ways you can make some extra income that can possibly turn into some full-time income or whatever to hold you over until you can go back to work, or either so that you can start a whole new journey in your life. You never know. If we start looking at situations like this and turning them into a positive, instead of looking at it as it is negative, you get what I'm saying? We find a positive out of this and we apply it to our lives. You'll be amazed as to how you come out of this situation. And then, of course, again, the karma of a situation like this, and you repeating the way you react to it another time, it won't happen. Because you figured out, oh, this is some me time. This is some time for me to figure out me. This is some time for me to revise my blueprint, revise my goals, my dreams, my visions. This is a time for me to look at the things that I'm good at, the things that worked for me in the past, the things that didn't. This is the time for me just to do a self-check on me, to do the reflection on me. Like, Where do I see myself? Where do I want to go in my life? And how can I get there? Y'all see how that goes? I'm telling y'all, this ain't stopped my show. I'm just, literally, it didn't stop my show because I'm on here talking to y'all. But I'm just saying, like I said, it's nice out here. I don't know if after I get off here, I'm going to just shut down, take this nap. But because I was doing laundry earlier, I was doing a whole lot. So now after eating that food on top of that, I'm just like, ready to go to sleep, take a little nap. But I think I want to get out there. I need to get out in nature. So yeah, I don't want to always say that. I'm not going to say I won't make it too long, because every time I do that, then I go forever. But let me see. Yeah, so that's it. Rediscover you. Use this time to rediscover you. Use this time to see how you have been reacting and check yourself. Check yourself. If you see any of your family members acting all cray and doing the most and just buying up the whole store, check them. Let them know, look, what if it was you and you walked up and somebody in front of you brought up everything in the last one and you only wanted one hand sanitizer and they got 20 of them in their cart. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Stop playing. For real. But yeah, I'm just going to leave y'all with that. Take this time to reconnect with you, reconnect with God, reconnect with your higher self. Take this time to learn how to meditate, learn affirmations, as I talk about so much on this show, how affirmations, how meditation has brought me so far and it helps me. And I wanted to help you. Take them deep breaths, sit with yourself. Go search on YouTube meditation music and turn it on and just sit and keep breathing in and out. Through the nose, through the mouth. Just like that. It's just that easy. And you will be surprised as to see how calm I just got just now? You'll be surprised as to how much you calm down, how much you'll be able to see things clearer. And as you do it every day, I'm trying to tell y'all, things will start bouncing off of you. You'll be like, whatever. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. I had to work at this. But when those stories start hitting your head, when you're trying to be quiet, just continue to focus on your breathing and you'll return to that state. And before you know it, if you do it every day, you'll be like, what? Corona who? What? You mean the beer? Let me get one. I don't need a lime one. You know what I mean? So let's do that, guys. Let's look at how we react to different epidemics and how can we change the things within ourselves that, if anything, because this is life. So something else is going to come down the line. How are we going to react to it? How well prepared will we be the next time? How well prepared will we make sure that our family is and things of that nature? Look at you. Look at you. And also, this is a time to invest in stock because I'm damn sure about to invest in the coronavirus vaccine. I did hit a person up I know that invested in stock, and I was like, hey, what companies invest in that vaccine? Although I'm not going to take it. That's not for y'all to, do what you want to do with your body, but I'm going to stay with God's way, the natural remedies till my death. I'm sorry. That's just where I'm at with it. Sorry. It works for me. It's been working for me. So that's not to say that you need to follow, but definitely. And when you look up the natural remedies, make sure you look, if you want any other medication, make sure you look at side effects if you're taking a certain medication or whatever like that. I ain't trying to kill nobody out here, okay? Invest, find the stock is pretty low, I'm sure right now, just like back in 2008 when everything crashed. Anytime things like this happen, that's when stock go down, and it's the best time to invest your money because you can get in cheap. So think about the ways that, as crazy as this situation is, that you can benefit from it. Let's do that. Let's write down ways that we can benefit from this. You know, maybe having more family time. You got little kids, playing more games with them, and, you know, things of that nature. Making you cook more at home, a real healthy meal. I mean, it's a lot of time spending time with your loved ones, things like that. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, okay? So until and make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Chronicles of Livin without the G, Livin, and YouTube, Chronicles of Livin, Livin. Yeah, follow me there. I really wanted to do a video. I was going to try to do the video and the podcast walking through the doggone park. But, yeah, I was like, I might fall asleep on the bench somewhere. Yeah, I feel from this doggone Mexican food. It was so good. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, this is... Oh, and make sure you go purchase the books. I want to thank all those who have purchased the books. Visionary Dreamer, 90-Day Journal, and Transform Your Life. Discover Your Purpose on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. Just search in their search box, ADionne, ADionne, Williams, and the books will come up. Okay. So until next week, this is ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from yourself, from the world, and from this real bullshit that's going on out here. And you are listening to Chronicles of Livin podcast show, the show for everyday people doing everyday things, living everyday life. You know, it's extraordinary folk out here. We better be doing the damn thing the best way we can. Okay, guys, everybody stay safe, stay clean, and look out for each other. Okay, I love you guys.